stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
This is a transition on Atlantic Television Network. Federal government said it has concluded plans to begin an assessment of the ongoing cleanup of oil-polluted sites in Ogoniland in Rivers State to ascertain how it impacts the life and livelihood of the people. The government promised that it would give proper attention to addressing the challenges and bottleneck affecting the development of the oil and gas-rich areas. The Senior Special Assistant on Community Engagement to President Bola Tinubu South gives John Bull, who disclosed this during a one-day Ogoni cleanup stakeholders roundtable meeting in Bori headquarters of Kana, local government area of Rivers State, said the meeting condemned "Na my area, na my country." Climate resilience and adaptation in South Nigeria was an initiative in Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda aimed at bringing the government closer to the people. The presidential aide also said she had been commissioned to visit the oil and gas-rich regions to ensure that the renewed agenda is perfected in all the communities, adding that further engagement would ensure that all Ogoni are carried out along in the Renewed Hope agenda of the president. John Bo said the focus was on inclusion and the collaboration to ensure lasting peace and development in the area, pointing out that the cleanup is expected to affect the lives and livelihood of the Ogoni people positively. Former Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shuaibu, has declared support for the opposition All Progressives Congress APC candidate Monday Okpeholo in the upcoming September 21 governorship election in Edo State. According to Shuaibu, the governorship race started with three homeboys himself, Opolo and Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. The former deputy governor was speaking on the sideline of the 2024 Father's Day celebration at St. Paul's Catholic Church in Benin City, the Edo State capital. He was among the altar servants for the main masses. Shuaibu insisted that since he has dropped out of the race, his preferred choice from the rerunning homeboys is Okpoholo. He noted that Edo Governor Godswill Obaseki has said everyone was free to choose who to support in any election. The reason he has come out publicly to back the APC governorship candidate in the election despite his PDP membership. He stressed that his support for the opposition is not anti-party, adding that even Governor Obaseki in the last election was partly PDP and Labour Party. Gunmen suspected to be linked to a separatist group last week attacked Ogbaro local government area secretariat in Anambra State and set ablaze some patrol vehicles. Video circulating on social media shows several vehicles within the premises of this secretariat going up in flames. Police authorities in Anambra State has confirmed the attack, describing it as a cowardly act. In a statement by the State Police Command spokesperson SP Tochukwu Ikenga, the Commissioner of Police in Anambra State Police Command CP Naga Obono Itam said only 4 vehicles belonging to vigilantes operatives were destroyed. Social-cultural group known as Obako Ohaji People's Forum in Imo State has strongly opposed the inclusion of Ohaji people in the proposed Olu state, while expressing huge cultural, social, and geographical differences. The position is on the heels of the bills for the creation of Olu State sponsored by Ikenga Ugo Chinyere, which has passed its phase reading at the House of Representatives. In a letter addressed to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, the forum said its inclusion in the proposed state was a result of selfishness and not a decision of their people, and highlighted Ohaji's proximity to Owerri, the capital of Imo State, and their historical and cultural ties to the city. They also said their inclusion in Olu State would lead to further marginalization and deprivation, adding that for the good of people of Oha district, in conjunction with other major stakeholders, will entirely support and commend the bill for the creation of Olu State. People's Democratic Party in Ogun State says its socio-economic growth and development at the local government levels has been impeded by what he described as overbearing influences and unconstitutional control of local governments by state governors. The PDP spokesman, Akinloye Bankole, said the governors usually enthrone their cronies and feed soldiers during what he termed a sham local government election to have undue influence and control over the resources meant to develop the grassroots. Bankole said the governors has realized the numbers of financial resources that are legitimately accruing to local governments by ways of monthly allocation and internally generated revenues, adding that their lack of disposition to supporting constitutional autonomy for the local government is to ensure a passion of the roles of the local governments through control and undue influence. Bankole also said to ensure good and productive governance at the grassroots, the first major task is to liberate the local governments from the claws and shackles of the governors. Kwara State Independent Electoral Commission says its timetable for the state local government election has been scheduled for September 21, 2024. A statement signed by the chairman Alhaji Mohammed Okanola said the activities for the election will commence on Friday, June 21, 2024, with a meeting with the leadership of the registered political parties, while the primary elections of the political parties would be held between Monday, June 24 and Sunday, June 30, 2024. The statement also said a display of names of candidates nominated by the political parties to be posted on Kwara State Independent Electoral Commission's notice board between Monday, July 22nd and Friday, 26 July 2024, while training of ad hoc staff in all the 3 senatorial districts will hold between Saturday, July 27th and Wednesday, July 31st, 2024. It also said the last day for withdrawal of the candidates for the election by the political parties, if need be, is Monday, August 5th, 2024, while the last day for publication of list of nominated candidates is fixed for Tuesday, August 6, 2024. The statement said campaign for the elections by the political parties will start on Monday, August 19th and end on the midnight of Thursday, 19 September 2024, while the election day for chairmanship and councillorship positions is scheduled for the September 21st, 2024, and collection of certificates of returns by winners of the elections at the KWAS IEC office will hold on Monday, September 30, 2024. Police from the Federal Capital Territory has killed suspected bandits and arrested 3 during a clearance operation. The police, during the operation, stormed on identified hideout of kidnappers in Chikara, a community that shared a border with Kogi State, leading to the gun duels with the suspects. The police, in a statement by the FCT command spokesperson Josephine Ada, identified the arrest suspect as Mohamedou Issa, Likita Idris, and Isiyaku Mohamedou. Hotel located in the Guanipa area of the Federal Capital Territory was attacked by suspected gang of armed robbers, and a Dix JK was shot during the incident. The DJ died at the Federal Medical Center in Jabi, Abuja, where he was rushed to the medical treatment, while some guests were subjected to the harrowing experience of being robbed of their valuables and personal belongings. A resident of the area who witnessed the incident, identified simply as Sani, said the incident has caused panic in the area. Confirming the incident, the FCT Police Public Relations Officer Josephine Ade on Sunday identified the slain DJ as Bashir Dauda and said he was rushed to the hospital where he was confirmed dead. You are watching Transition on Atlantic Television Network. We return after this break.
Kasali, I hope so my car don't ready. I get interview in 30 minutes.
Ah, guy, you don't ready. I just the last minute instruction where you give me yesterday. Now in the cause more delay.
Which instruction?
Maybe now you say make I change the meter, make you no read again.
Which time I make you change meter? Oh, Kasali, why you do like this now? Eh? You don't get sense. You don't read the text message. Nobody I want send them to. Like Kasali, my electrician, make it come house, call me do my meter so that you don't go to read again. You know electrician?
You're electrician.
Yes, now.
So you call Kasali electrician, make it come help you adjust your meter, make it for no read again, Abi. So you said you want join people where be say they no want they pay NEPA bill again, Abi. Oga, you know good now. You don't you said you don't they behave like all these stiff people.
Oh, what you change from your motor? What you change from?
Two lights. Fuel gauge. Speedometer.
For what thing are you for? Come out for home my motor. I better identify for me.
Okay. Now don't do something we corrupt. And something come backfire. Now go come they find how to dodge them.
What you talk?
Eh? I agree to you.
This message is brought to you by the Akinfade Foundation, the Marketer Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
Welcome back. This is Transition on Atlantic Television Network, and now the rest of our stories. National Drugs Law Enforcement Agency has smashed a cartel controlled by a drugs baron and his sister seizing cocaine and methamphetamine worth over 4.1 billion naira. A statement signed by the Director of Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, and shared on the agency website on Sunday said the operation, which was conducted on June 13 and 14 in Aba, Abia State, resulted in the arrest of Kelechi Monde Nwabisi and his sister Chinwe Rose Nwabisi, while the siblings were found with 20.7 kilograms of cocaine and methamphetamine. NDLA operatives also uncovered a Lagos warehouse stocked with cocaine-based syrup and arrested for suspects connected to the importation and distribution of the opiate. Analysts condemn plans for a new presidential aircraft by the National Assembly. Speaking on Atlantic Open A public affairs analyst Emmanuel Iruyama described the plan as economic sabotage.
Our economy is bleeding, and it's seriously bleeding. We must be careful. There are usually buy, scrap, or maintain decisions that are usually taken. If the technical thinking, particularly around the life of the existing aircrafts, are that bad, there is nothing anybody can do. We have a president, we've elected him, we have a vice.
In view of sustainable economic Adam Sims, this stressed the need for the federal and state government to lead with interest of the masses at heart compared to other parts of the world.
These states that we are, India has brought out 20 million people out of poverty line. 3 years now. They celebrated it, which day was that? That they brought out 20 million people out of poverty, that is poor poverty, below poverty line. They brought them out of poverty. In India today, you find out that some of the best or biggest billionaires in the world come from India. But Nigeria here is the reverse is the case. When the big people need anything, they just do it within a twinkle of an eye. But when the masses need something that will favor them, it takes decades. We begin to fight over it and debate.
This is coming after the House Committee has asked the federal government to immediately buy 2 airplanes for President Bola Tinubu and his deputy. The Senate Committee on National Security and Intelligence has backed its House of Representatives counterpart on the call for the new aircraft for President Bola Tinubu and Vice President Kashim Shettima. National Association of Nigerian Students GAS advised the federal government not to reverse its earlier ban on certificates obtained from University in Togo and Republic of Benin. NAS warns the federal government against yielding to unnecessary pressure over this long overdue policy, says that doing contrary will only spell doom for the nations and rubbish its stance on quantitative education for its citizens. The student group made this call in a statement signed on Saturday by its National Senate clerk, Abdul Yakin Odunayo, in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, adding that the suspension placed by the federal government on certificates obtained from institutions in both West African countries would be lifted, arguing that reversing the suspension order as a result of such calls can only spell doom for the country. He also said Nigeria, as the giant of Africa and the leading light in education in the continent, must not allow substandard certificate from the mushroom varsities to be tendered and accepted in Nigeria. And now to business reports. Modular refineries on Sundays confirmed the concern raised by Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, on the fact that some mafias in the oil sectors were banned as stopping in countries refining of crude oil for the production of premium motor spirits, popularly called petrol, and other refined petroleum products. Operators of the modular refinery stated that they had raised this concern severally in the past, but received no positive feedback, stressing that the chairman of the Dangote's petroleum refinery just re-echoed it last week. They spoke to our ATM correspondent through their umbrella association, Crude Oil Refinery Owners Association of Nigeria, who are reacting to Dangote's recent revolution on the matter. ATM learned that Coran is a registered association of modular and conventional refinery companies in Nigeria. Modular refineries are simplified refineries that require significantly less capital investments than traditional full-scale refineries. The Publicity Secretary Koran Eche Idoko said Dangote has raised similar concerns just as they have been saying all along about the mafians in the oil sector. This miscreant has held the country's hostage, especially in the area of our domestic petroleum product supply, and it is crippling the whole economy. Etienne recalled that last week Dangote revealed that both local and international cartels, which he described as mafia, made repeated attempts to sabotage the $19 billion Dangote's petroleum refinery product located in Lagos. Independent marketers have lifted they distributed over 225 million liters of automotive gas, oil, popularly called diesel, produced by the Dangote's petroleum refinery is less than 3 months after the plant started releasing NGO to the market. This is coming after the registration of oil marketers with the $200 billion from phase still ongoing as more dealers registered with the plant ahead of its readiness to push out petroleum motor spirit, also known as petrol, into the domestic market in July. Marketers are ready to begin PMS distribution from the plant, while the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, Major Energies Marketers Association of Nigeria, and Petroleum Products Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria confirmed the registration of the members with the Lagos-based refinery. They also confirmed the continuous lifting of diesels from the facility, stating that it has stabilized the price of the commodity and ensured its adequate supply since the commencement of production in March this year. Commenting on the stability of diesel price and its availability since Dangote started production, as well as the registration of marketers with the refinery, the National Public Relations Officer, Iman Okadike Chinedu, said over 25 million liters of AGO from the plant has been distributed by Iman members nationwide. Guarantee Trust Bank has dragged no fewer than 60 top executives of 13 commercial banks to court as a pending suit between GTB and Affleck's Commodity Exchange over 17 billion naira anchors borrowers program lingers. The 60 executives, including the chairman, chief executive officer, director, and company secretaries of the 13 banks, are facing contempt from the allegedly failing to implement a no-debt order reportedly placed at the account of Affleck's Commodity Exchange with the bank in suit number involving Guarantees Trust Bank Limited and Affleck's Commodities Exchange Limited. The Federal High Court Lagos Division, presided by Justice C.G. Aneke, signed an order for the bank chairman, MDs, director, company secretaries, and the liquidators of Heritage Banks to be committed to jail for failing to obey its May 27, 2024 rulings. The matter was adjourned to next Thursday. Parties citing for contempt, including Access Bank, Citibank, Jazzy Bank, Union Bank, Fidelity Bank, Face Bank of Nigeria Place, Face City Monuments Bank, NDIC, Polaris Bank, Stanbic IBTC Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, TAG Bank, United Bank for Africa, and Zenith Bank, alongside its principal officers. In a court ruling date May 27, 2024, 20 banks were directed to transfer money standing to the credit of the respondent into the Affleck's account, with GTB units the 17.81 billion naira in repaid. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development Festus Kayamo says the federal government has commenced the process of empowering Nigerian airlines to have direct access to international routes to the United States and South African countries. Kayamo says the government is putting plans in place for local airlines in the country to commence direct flight operation to both the U.S. and South America to bring down prices of monopoly. He said aside from ensuring that the local airlines have access to international routes, the federal government is also looking at how to enhance the capacity to service the routes. Still ahead, international tidbits. Senior police officer was shot dead after open fire on the magistrate in the Nairobi courtroom following a ruling involving his wife, Samon Chair Kiruto, who was in charge of the police station in Ladinian, Western Kenya, attacked Makadara Principal Magistrate Monica Kifti. This on Sunday shortly after she counseled bail for Piritu's wife due to her failure to appear in court. Influenced by the decision, Piritus pulled out a gun and shot Magistrate Kuti, wounding her. Court officers were reported to have immediately intervened, and in ensuring confrontation, Kiruto was shot dead. 3 others of officers were also injured during the incident, according to the police report. The judiciary confirmed that Magistrate Kifti has revoked the bail for the accused person, who has done bail bond and did not provide satisfactory reasons for doing so. In response, the judiciary has vowed to enhance security measures, ensuring the safety of judicial staff and court attendees. Israel's military said it will hold a deadly tactical push for military activities along the road in the southern Gaza to enable more humanitarian aid to enter, but said no ceasefire and combat will continue in Rafah. The push, which was said to have begun on Saturday, will last until further notice. They will only affect a route that leads northward from the key Kerem Shalom crossing, which Gaza shared with Israel, and have been under continuous pressure from its allies, including the U.S., to prevent the humanitarian crisis in Gaza from worsening. The Israel Defense Forces says Sunday's declaration follows additional related discussion with the UN and international organizations. The route of the humanitarian push led to the Kerem Shalom crossing in the south of Gaza to the Salah el-Din Road, which is the M Highway, and then northward to the European hospital near the city of Ken Uis. At least 5 people were killed when an express train and a goods train collided Monday in India's West Bengal state, derailing 3 passengers. Carriage police said image on Indian broadcaster shows tangled wreckage of carriage flagging on their side, and one throws high into the air, precariously balanced on another. West Bengal's Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee said the crush target is a post on social media. Banerjee said the crush took place in the Faninsawa area of Bergerin district, when the Kanchanjunga Express, their train was hit by a goods train. Railway Minister Ashwini Washiwa said the injured are being shifted to the hospital. ATN learned that the incident is the latest to hit India's critical rail network, which carries millions of passengers each day. India has one of the world's largest rail network and has seen several disasters over the years. The worst in 1981, when a train derailed while crossing a bridge in the Bihar state, killing an estimated 800 people. In June last year, a 3-train collided, killed nearly 300 people in Odisha state. In recent years, India has been investing huge sum of money to upgrade the network with modern stations and electronic signal systems. Now to entertainment news. Popular Afrobeat singer Adekunle Kosoko, popularly known as Adekunle Gold, spoke about his advocacy on sickle cell diseases. In an interview with ATN correspondents, which was shared on Sunday, Adekunle Gold shared how he was brave and old with the reason to his musical panacea despite the challenges of sickle cell. Adekunle Gold said his decision to speak out came after writing his song 5 Star, which reflected on his journey and the challenges he has overcome. He said he realized that lending his voice to the cause could make a difference, as many people are struggling to cope with the condition. Speaking on the challenges, he said he had to overcome living with a sickle cell. Adekunle Gold said, because he knew that he didn't want this thing to define him, even if it means that he needed to exercise more, take his drugs more, eat well, take more water. Nollywood has been plugging into mourning as veteran actress Stella Iwogebu passed away on Sunday. A cloud of sorrow has therefore enveloped the Nigerian film industry as fellow actors, filmmakers, and farm gripped with their devastating news, reflected on the Ikoebu's immense contribution to Nollywood over the years. Movie producer Stanley Woko, also known as Stanley on Top, announced on his Instagram page that the veteran actress has passed away. According to his post, she died on Sunday, June 16, 2024, after a prolonged battle with leg cancer. And on to sports news, Ranger International Football Club of Enugu have won the 2023-2024 Nigerian Premium Football League title after defeating Bendel's Insurance 2-0 in Enugu on Sunday with one game remaining. The win took Rangers to 67 on unassailable points at the top after their closest rivals Remo Star and Eyimba lost 2-1 to Sunshine Star and Sporting Lagos respectively. It is the 8th Nigerian League title for the Flying Antelopes, making them the second most successful club in the league's history, trailing only Eyimba, who have 9 league titles in their trophy cabinet. After being at the top of the league table for many weeks, the Enugu side was faced with the danger of losing the title and anything short of victory against Bendel's Insurance, with Remo Star and Eyimba looking around to take advantage. However, everything worked in Rangers' favor on Sunday as they grabbed the all-important victory and their closest rival all losing on the day. Argentina captain Lionel Messi has signed out Valentin Carboni as one of the Argentina's future stars, praising the young midfielder's barbaric quality. Carboni, who made the senior debut for the Argentina in a 3-1 win against Costa Rica in March, and his first start for the national team on Friday against Guatemala. The 19-year-old impressed as the standout performer on the right wing, joined Inter in 2020 and recently completed a loan spell at Cyril Club Moza. He is now vying for the spot in Argentina's final Copa American squad, with the resigning World Cup champions seen to open their Group A campaign against Canada on June 21. Official in the German city says major operation is taking place in central Homburg after a man with an axe threatened police officers. Police says they shot and seriously injured the man, who is receiving medical attention, and the incident took place near a fan zone for supporters of the Dutch football team. This is coming amidst reports that Netherlands are playing Portland in the city in the Euro 2024 tournament later on Sunday. An initial police statement said that a man threatened police officer with a pickaxe and an incendiary device, while a Homburg police spokesperson said the suspect was armed with a pickaxe and had tried to ignite a petrol bomb, but the officer responded with paper spray and then shot him. The man has not been identified by the police, and the authorities have not made comments on what motivated by believing were behind the incident. And that's the size of the package. I am Immaculata Irikana. Join us on all our media platforms. Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network. Instagram and TikTok, Atlantic TV Network 1. X, Atlantic TV Net. You can also watch us live on our website, atlanticnetwork.tv. Remember that peace and unity are the pathways to progress.